For this project, I cut 20 pieces of cording at 2-foot lengths. I also used a wooden macrame ring, masking tape in a large clip, a glue stick that you don't necessarily need but is very helpful, fabric stiffener, sharp scissors, and a fine-tooth comb. Single-strand twisted cording is ideal for projects with fringe, but it can unravel pretty easily. That's why I like to swipe a glue stick over the ends of each piece to prevent fraying. If you received a kit from the library, this has already been done for you. You could also tie a knot at the end instead. The first knot you'll need to know for this project is the LARK'S head. Just fold your string in half and slide the folded end under the ring from the center. Bring the other ends around and through the loop, and pull them until the knot is tight around the ring. Start your star by attaching 4 strings with the LARK'S head. I will be showing the entirety of this craft for those who may need a more in-depth demonstration. It can be repetitive, so feel free to skip ahead with the chapter links in the description. To make it easier on yourself, secure your project to your work surface. Also, spread out your strings to avoid any confusion when making knots. To start, grab your first guiding string and position it diagonally over the others. Now grab the first working string and tie a double half-hitch knot. To make a double half-hitch knot, take your working string and bring it over so it kind of looks like the number 4. Bring the end around and through that loop. You can use your nail to kind of push the knot up the guide string to make sure they're nice and tight. It's a double half-hitch knot, so just repeat and you've completed your knot. Make sure to keep that guiding string taut to keep your knots looking neat. Do the same with the next thread. We'll be copying what we did on the other side. So position that guiding thread diagonally and tie double half hitches with the next 2 strings. To join the 2 sides to create the star point, so take a look at where the guide strings meet. There will be an X with one string below the other. The lower one will be your knotting string and the upper one will be the guide. Tie a double half hitch to connect them. For the next row, position your guiding string along the first row of knots. Like before, tie a double half hitch knot with the next 3 strings. Do the same on the other side. Once again, connect those 2 guiding threads to make the point. We'll make a third and final row following the same directions. Position your guiding thread and tie a double half hitch with the next 3 strings. Complete the third row on the other side. Connect those guiding threads at the point to complete your first part of the star. Trim off the excess, leaving your desired length of fringe. It's always best to cut on the longer side of what you were thinking, because you can always trim it down later. Once you've completed your first star point, you just repeat the same process 4 more times, but make sure to check out what to do on your 5th one before you start cutting. Before you cut your fringe, tie those strings together to make a hanger for your ornament. Finish trimming the rest of your strings and grab your comb. Now start brushing those ends out until the fringe looks nice and full. Scoot your star points around the ring so that they look even, and straighten out your fringe. When your fringe is in place, put your star on something to protect your work area. Grab your fabric stiffener and start spritzing and arranging the fringe one small section at a time. It looks kind of clumpy at first, but it'll spread out the more you brush it out. Just note that the fabric stiffener gets tacky as it dries, so make sure your surface won't stick to your ornament when it's dry. It takes a little bit of working to get it just right, but when you're happy with it, give it a good all-over spritz and let it dry for an hour or so. When your ornament is dry, your fringe should be crisp. So grab your sharp scissors and trim the fringe around each point to your desired length. Sharp scissors are key. I recommend using fabric scissors if you have them. When you're done trimming, go find the perfect spot for your new wintry decoration, or wrap it up as a last-minute gift. Enjoy! Bye-bye!